प्रपन्न पारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः।
ओम प्रपन्न पारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः. We are studying Srimad Bhagavad Gita with Shankar's commentary, and on Saturday we had read first two shlokas of the 15th chapter. Shankaracharya has said that Bhagavan is thinking that the fruit of the karma, real fruit, chitta shuddhi, and then jnana-prapti, and then the fruit of jnana-prapti, which is getting my nature, is all this is under me. By my grace, all this happens. Now, if somebody knows the nature of God beforehand, then this grace is not required. Knowing God beforehand means identifying with Him. Therefore, though not asked by Arjuna, Bhagavan is telling his own nature again and again, though he has told you. That is how the 15th chapter is introduced. And beginning of the 15th chapter is Vairagya. Because unless Vairagya is inculcated, the sadhak is not fit enough at all to know Bhagavan's nature. So first Vairagya is being inculcated. And then Shri Bhagavan Vacha Urdhva Moola Madashakam Ashwattam Prahuravyayam Chandamsi Yasya Paranani Yastam Veda Sa Vedavid. Who knows all the Vedas? One who knows that this world, comparable to a tree, has the root above. Root is Brahman, and that is superior to the world, so it is called above. And the branches are below. That means the spread of this world is much lower in nature. And this tree is called Avyaya. We see that it is changing every moment, and yet it is called Avyayam, because it does not end. Till we get knowledge, well, if we get knowledge, the world will continue. So the world does not come to an end, though it is changing every moment. And how it is protected by the Karma Kanda portion of the Vedas called Chandamsi. They are like leaves, because in a tree, it is the leaves which breathe. And with the help of leaves only, the tree lives. So whose leaves are Karma Kanda. One who knows this knows the Vedas, knows the secret of the Vedas. Further, adascha urdhvam cha prasuptastasya shakha gunat pravruddha vishaya pravala adasya moolandanu santatani karmanubandhini manushya loke. Now the branches within themselves are above and below. In this world of ours, there is so much difference of high and low. And they are growing by the Trigunas, Sattva, Raja, Tama, change into Indriyas and objects. So by their interaction only, it is growing. And Vishaya Pravala, objects are like the sprouts from the branches, which make the sub-branches. Adascha Mulani Anusantatani, and main is this. Ashwatha is not what the Bengalis know as people, because this Ashwatha is roots below. And we have seen banyan tree and one or two trees like that which have the roots below. And here it is described as the roots below are spread and become firm because of our work. So our work generates our next bodies, and that is how the world continues. And so our works are taken as the roots below. So this is what we're, and that is true in Manusya Loka, because man's birth is only the sphere where one man does work with doership consciousness, and that only can result in a fellow. What the gods do, what the animals do, it is not producive of the next life. All our lives and deaths and all that is generated by what we do as man. So this is the second shloka. Full description of the tree of world, allegorically. Then now we read the third shloka. Na rupamasyeha tathopalabhyate nanto na chadir na cha sampratishtha ashwattamenam suvirudamulam asanga shastrena dridena chitva. Chitva means the sentence is not completed. We can read the fourth. Tatah padam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gata na nivartanti bhuyaha tameva chadyam purusham prapadde yata pravruti prasruta purani. Asya means of this tree. Here means here in our life. Tatha rupam na upalabhyate. This Rupak has told up till now, the world is like this, like this, like this. This is not understood in a man's life. Bhagavan has described it from the inner point of view. But in our life, we never recognize this. That the root is above, Brahman is the root, and above and below are all here only. Thakur has said that ant and camel are great difference for us. But if we climb the monument, then from the top of that monument, both are same. So this drishti is given from the top of the monument. Our drishti does not catch this at all. Never. And we do not find what is the end of this world. The world appears infinite to us. Geographically, time-wise, when is it end? We do not know it. And if we do not know the end, and we do not know the beginning also, how it has begun, when it has begun, time itself starts from the creation. So how do we know when it has begun? And when we do not know the end and beginning, how do we know what is the middle point? So, na anto, na cha adir, na cha sampratishtha. Sampratishtha means with what base it stays, it appears to stay. That base we do not see. Then what to do? Then what to do? How to deal with this world? Don't attempt to know it at all. Don't attempt to get involved in how to know this world. But use some other. I'll tell you a story I think I told once. I heard it from our Baba Swami. In Kerala or anywhere in a temple, two sadhus used to live in rooms opposite to each other. Now both were very good sadhus, respected by the people, and one was always joyful. The other appeared joyful, but always there was a worry on his face. And he used to say also always, can't understand, don't know, I can't understand, I can't understand. And one day suddenly he came out saying, I know, I understood. And he seemed to be relieved and be happy. So all the people under the leadership of this sadhu went to him. And this sadhu asked him, Maharaj, you appear to be a very good sadhu. What was it that was worrying you? What did you not understand or know? He said, see, there is God. And some few shastras, if you read, and if you think a little, it is very easy to know God's nature. Not difficult at all. But I thought I should know about the world also. So I read many books, thought all this long, but I could never understand this world. Never. Then the other sadhu said, but today he said, I understood, I have known. So please tell us. They were all become inquisitive then, because all know that the world cannot be known. So what is it that you knew today? He said, my friends, today it flashed in my mind that this world is not to be known at all. That is what I knew today. So I am relieved. So this is the thing. Don't bother your head of how this world runs. What is the beginning? What is the end? What will you gain by that? Even if you know the details of the working of the world, what will you gain by that? So don't spend your energy in that. Then what is the way out? Enam Ashwatham, this unending tree, this tree which changes its nature every day, Suviruda Moolam, and whose roots, that Karmanuvandini, have gone inside very deep and have become very firm. Let it be. You have something else with you. Asanga Shastrena. You have a weapon of unattachment. Why you identify with this word? That is in your hand. So take the weapon of non-attachment and cut this ascender and proceed. Don't wait to know the world. Cut it and proceed. Asanga Shastrena Dridena. So make your non-attachment firm, more firm. If the roots are firm, make your non-attachment firm and cut it. Having cut it in the third shloka, fourth, tata, tata, and then. Tata means and then. Tat padam parimargitavyam. That aim of life, that end of the world. End means not in this way, but that position which you are seeking should be sought after. Padam means the place to go. Padam means the aim of life, the end of life. So tat padam parimargitavyam. Parimargitavyam means you should follow that route. Parimargana, from all ways, you search for that. What is that pada? Yasmin gatana nivartanti bhuya. That aim of life, reaching which you do not come back, reaching which nobody comes back again in this world. So that pada you seek after cutting this world tree by strong non-attachment. And where do you go? Tamevacha adyam purusham prapadde. There is a Purusha in the beginning, that Urdhvamulam. Adyam Purusham. That means before this world that being exists. The first being. And Prapaddi. telling all this strong knowledge, non-attachment. He says, surrender to him. Prapadya means surrender to him. And what is the connection between that Purusha and this tree? Yata pravrutti prasuruta purani. Pravrutti means this outgoing world. Purani, it is eternal. It has come from that being. Yata, from that Purusha, Purani pravrutti prasuta. This old, original tendency to go out has started from him. That Purusha you surrender. But that surrender is possible only after cutting this tree by strong non-attachment. That is what Shankara had told. That start is Vairagya. When you have Vairagya, then you are fit to search for God. That is what he had told in the preface. So that is why the starting point is Vairagya. And this is the Vairagya. That the tree is like this, like this, like this, and you can't know this in this life. And so don't bother, don't spend your mental energy to solve this problem. Just cut it and go forward and surrender to the Adi Purusha. He will solve all your problems. Or surrender means you become identified with him, you lose yourself, and then you will understand that the world has come out of him. So you read the commentary. Third shloka, Yatu ayam varnita sansara vruksha. This tree of a sansara which has been described. Na rupam asya iha yatha varnitam tatha naiva upalabhyate. As has been described, that type of rupa is not found at all. Coming to third. Why it is not found? Swapna, Marichi, Udaka, Maya, Gandharva, Nagara Samatva. Drishta Nashta Swarupo Isa Iti. Samatvat means because it is like a dream. In dream, can you understand where from we have come or where we are going? What is the beginning, what is the end? There is no beginning or end of the dream. But Drishta Nashta Swarupa. It is true as long as you see it. When you wake up, it is gone. So the world is like a dream in the sense that it lasts only so long as you experience, then it is gone. Marichudaka, the water in a desert. It is true only as you see it. And when you go near it, you find it is not there. So that also is Drishta Nashta Swarup. And illusory. It is Drishta Nashta Swarup because it is not real. From a distance it appears real. When you go near, it is not. Maya. Maya is magic. Now, in India, a rope trick was very famous. A magician comes before you, salutes, and then from somewhere a rope comes in his hand. And he throws it, and that rope stands. And he climbs on that rope in your front, along with weapons. And he goes beyond your sight. And then it appears he is fighting against somebody. Then his own body is cut into pieces and they fall before him. And after that, the magician salutes you again. So the world is like a magic. Sri Ramakrishna has repeatedly said, magic is not true, the magician only is true. Drishta Nashta Swarupat. You feel it real so long as you are seeing it. And when it disappears, it is gone forever. Swapna Marichudaka Maya. Gandharvanagara. That is, sometimes in hot afternoons or like that, if you look into the sky, there appears a city full of markets and shops and whatnot. But just look again, it is not there. So it was an appearance by the atmospheric situation. So the world is like that. You see and it is gone. Drishta nashta surupahi sa iti. So the world is not seen like that is described. The world is like this, but you do not see that the world is like this. Atayeva na anto. And therefore you cannot see the end of the world. The world is, when you go to search, the world has vanished. Where do you see the end? Na paryanto. Anto, Shankar says paryanto. Up to this point. Paryanto means up to this point. Like that you cannot see. Because it is Drishtanashta Surup, like magic. Nishtha, Samapti, Vavidyate. So this Anta is described in 3 words. Paryanto, Nishtha. Nishtha means that very thing, end. Samapti, end point. Navidyate. So this world has no end point. Not up to this. Not any steadiness. Nishtha means steadiness. So end means Surupa. No steadiness in this world. You see and it vanishes. How can you search for it? Tatha nacha api ita arabhya ayam pravritta iti na kenachit gammate. From here it starts ita arabhya. Ayam pravritta. And this goes on. So from beginning from here it goes on like that nobody has seen. The world starts from which point nobody has seen. Na cha sampratishta sthiti madhyamasya na kenachit upalabhyate. So end not seen, beginning not seen, then madhya. Madhya means sthiti. When it stays, madhyam. Asya na kenachit upalabhyate. Nobody can understand what it is in the center. What it is in the time of sthiti, nobody can understand. Ashwatam enam. So this Ashwata means yathoktam, as it has been described. Suviruda moolam, sushtu nirudani viroham gatani mulani. So Suviruda moolam means nicely gone under and become firm there, that type of roots. Yasya tam enam suviruda moolam asanga shastrena. Asanga, practically selling now. Non-attachment, putra, vitta, lokeshana, dibhya, vyutthanam. So what is non-attachment? Vairagya. When the knowledge first enters the life, man loses all his desires. Desires of worldly life. Putreshana, vitteshana, lokeshana. These are the only 3 desires in man. He wants a son so that he will be happy in this world. And he wants some money to do some karma and go to heaven. And he wants different higher lokas or enjoyments of different types. So, is there any desire beyond this? These three desires go away when you get this vairagya. So, vairagya is defined as that which removes these three desires. Sometimes these very three desires are described as Darashana Vitteshana Lokeshana. That is desire for a wife or desire for a son. So they are equal. Putra Vitta Lokeshana Adibhyo. Depending upon these three, so many desires will grow in mind. So all these desires giving up is called asanga. Adibhyo Vyuthanam. Vyuthanam means transcendence, going beyond, is called Vyuthan. It is not that Vyuthan which people say after Samadhi Vyuthan, not that Vyuthan. Vyuthan means getting up. What is the root meaning of this? Utsthan. Ut means above. Utsthan, that means going above. We, Utsthan, especially going above, Vyuthan. Tena Asanga Shastrena. So that Vyuthan is called the weapon of non-attachment. So non-attachment means vairagya. Non-attachment means the realization that the world is not real. That the world exists only as long as we see it and then it vanishes. The realization of this fact is called the Dhrida Asanga Shastra. Tena Asanga Shastrena Dhrida. Now Dhrida Shankaracharya explains more. This is the Asanga Shastra. Paramatma Vimukhyani Nishchaya Dhridi Krutena. Paramatma Avimukhya Nishchaya Dhridi Krutena. Facing God, going towards God, the firm resolution that I want to go to God. So two sides of vairagya are being shown. Love for God is the essential part of vairagya. Vairagya does not mean wearing torn cloth, wearing gerwa cloth, doing virja homa, nothing. Vairagya means anurag. Vairagya means going towards God. So one side is this Asanga Shastra, Vyuthan, and the other is Vairagya. Other is Anurag for God. So these two go simultaneously together. Thakur has said repeatedly, if you are going towards east, then west is left behind.
বিষয়ে বিরাগ ঈশ্বরে অনুরাগ বৈরাগ্য
विषय वैराग्य बोलते ना ये लाइफ है संगे वैराग्य I don't want this type of life. That is the non-attachment. Because this life is temporary, because this life is non-existent, this life is only appearance and then goes away. So I don't want this life. And don't want this life means I want to go towards God. Remember, you will find some people vairagya. No love of God, dry bones. They can never reach God. On the other hand, people are loving God without vairagya. They cannot reach God. So both of them are two sides of the same thing. And both together only is the way to go to God. Very clear. Paramatma Vimukhya Nishchaya Dhridi Krutena. Puna Puna Viveka Abhyasa Ashma Nishitena. one more point he has added in Vairagya. Again and again, discrimination is to be repeated. Abhyas means you have to go on doing that discrimination. He has compared it with a stone on which this Vairagya is sharpened. Asanga Shastra. So the Shastra requires sharpening, and it is sharpened by a repeated discrimination stone. Vairagya sharpened Asanga Shastrana Dridana. So it becomes Drida by being sharpened by practice of discrimination. So the life should be full of non-identification, practice of discrimination, and love of God. By this, Chitva, Sansara Vruksham Sabijam Udrutya. So remember, don't cut the tree from above. Cut it from its root. Udrutya. Udrutya means pull out the roots. By that Vairagya Shastra, you cut as much as you can, and remaining you put your hands and uproot it. With the help of that weapon, dig it deep and uproot it. Sabijam, along with its seed. Seed means root here. Along with its cause, bij, root. Udrutya, uprooting. Then, tata, paschat, means after you have done this, after you have repeated practice of discrimination, Vivek, Vairagya, Bhakti. Vivek, Vairagya, love of God. And strong Vivek, Vairagya, the world becomes uprooted from our mind. Then only Paschat Padam Vaishnavam. Vaishnava means not Vaishnava as we know really. Vishnu is the immanent God or pervading God. So his real nature is called Padam. Vishnu's real nature is Shiva. That means of the Saguna Brahma, the real nature is Nirguna Brahma, Nirguna Saguna Brahma. So Padam Vaishnavam. Endpoint, which is the real nature of this immanent God. Vaishnavam Padam. Everywhere, Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam, all that. So Vishnu's Paramapada. Tad Dhama Paramam Mama, God says. Vaishnavam Tad Parimargitavyam. Parimargita means Anveshanam. Searching for. And searching for means Jnatavyam Ityartha. Till you know it fully. Search till you know it fully. Don't leave that search in between. Search till you know it fully. Jnatavyamityartha. Yasmin pade gata pravishta. No, pade gata means entered into that pada. Pravishta. Na nivartanti, na avartante, puna puya, puna sansaraya. So they do not come back for transmigration. Katham parimargitavyamiti aha. How, with what force? That means he had described that Asanga Shastra, everything. And yet he says, how you search for him? Tam eva cha ya pada shabdena uktam. That which you have told, pada. That very thing, Adyam, Adav Bhavam Purusham. That is the being who is from the beginning. Prapadde. Iti evam parimargitavyam tat sharanataya ityartha. See, Shankar in Gita Bhashya comes out real. Self-effort everywhere. He says, why? Sharanataya. That means with the attitude of surrender, one should proceed to search him till you get him. But this, how? By completely surrendering to him through surrender. We are doing the same thing in the Great Master. That surrender to him, that is why the Girish incident was brought. Kaha so Purusha iti uchyate. You should know the nature of that Purusha to whom you are going to surrender. Yato yasmat Purushat sansara maya vruksha pravritti. So pravritti means this beginning or spreading of the illusory sansara tree. Sansara maya vruksham. That illusory world tree begins from him. That Purusha. Prasruta means nisruta, aindra jalikati va maya. And that Mayavi is also called, now this Maya has another name, Indrajal. And the Mayavi is called Indrajalika. So that Indra Jalikat eva Maya. So it has come out means like magic coming out of the magician. Not come out means anything real. Purani, Chirantani, always it is there. Always the world is coming out of him. But you can go to him by cutting this tree. So this was all allegory of the tree. Now he describes the process of going to him. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivrutta kama dvandair vimukta sukha dukkha samudnair gachanti amudha padam avyayam tat nirmana moha. Mana, no. Moha, no. So the man transcends expectation of self-respect and delusion. He becomes without expecting self-respect, without delusion. Nirmana moha. Jita sanga dosha. Attachment is a fault and he has control over that. He has won over attachment. Jita sanga dosha. Adhyatma nitya. And he is always engaged in meditation. He may not sit and meditate, but that meditative mood is throughout his life. Vinivrutta kama, and he has come out of all his desires. This is how to go to him. How to go to him is this, change in ourselves. These are the big changes. Dvandvair vimukta. Then world is always consists of the opposing duels. If there is respect, there is disrespect. If somebody praises you, somebody blames you. If there is cold, it is hot. If it is pleasure, there is pain. The world is consists of these dvandas. But here, his mind has become free from these dvandas. He is not affected by these dvandas. And the dvandas also are called sukha dukkha sangehi dvandaihi. Pleasure and pain is the representative of the dvanda. He called respect and all that, ending in pleasure and pain. So that dvanda is called pleasure and pain dvanda. From that he has become free. amudha, non-deluded people. Tat avayam padam gacchanti. They reach that absolutely unchanging aim of life. Thrilling, vivid picture. Katham bhuta tat padam gacchanti iti uchyate. Katham bhuta. With what transformation? Becoming what they reach. Becoming what they reach. So they are changing themselves. Becoming. So becoming what they change, that is being told. Nirmana moha. Mana cha moha cha mana moho. To nirgato yebhyat nirmana moha. Mana moha varjita. That is, mana and moha have gone from their life. Jita sanga dosha. Sanga eva dosha. Attachment is a great fault. Sanga dosha jita. Sanga eva dosha sanga doshu. Jita sanga dosho yaite jita sanga dosha. So those who have won over this attachment fault are jita sanga doshas. Adhyatma nitya Paramatma Swarupa Alochana Nityaha Tatparaha. So always charcha of Bhagwan's nature, including meditation, meditative mood. Alochana Nityaha Tatparaha. And that becomes the only aim of their life. Charcha about Bhagwan's nature, trying to realize him, becomes the only thing in their life. Tatparaha. Vinivritta Kama. Vinivritta. Visheshato Nirlepena Nivritta. Nirlepena. Even the spot does not remain. The Kama go away, washing the spot even. Vinivritta. Visheshato Nirlepena Nivritta Kama. Yesham te Vinivritta Kama. Yataya sannyasi, no? Evidently all this is for a sannyasi. Dvandahi priya devi vimukta. Dvanda means somebody is dear, somebody is non-dear. That is dvanda. So from that they have become free. Vimukta, sukha dukkha, sanya. So this itself is called pleasure and pain. Parityakta, they have given it up. Gacchanti, amudha, moha varjita. No delusion in their life. Becoming like that, they reach the goal. Padam avem tad yathoktam. That we have already told about that Padam, Vaishnava Padam. There they reach. Now, more about that Padam, the nature of the ultimate reality which you reach. Goal should be very clear in life. Na tad bhasayate suryo, na shashanko, na pavaka, yad gatva na nivartante, tad dhama paramam mama. Bhagavan said, that is my paramadam, that Padam. That is not illumined by the sun. What is the meaning? Sun illumines every object, but it is not an object at all. So the sun does not illuminate. No Shashanko. In the night there is no sun. Then moon illumines everything. But that is not illuminated by the moon. No Pavaka. And when the moon also is not there, we light a fire. So the fire also does not illuminate. That means he is not an object at all. Neither sun nor moon nor fire illumines it. And reaching which, people do not come back. That is my real supreme nature. So Bhagavan has earlier my. The Shankara told by Vaishnava that Bhagavan says my. Tad eva padam puna vishishyate. So that pad itself is again described. Tad dhama iti vyavahitena dhamna sambandha. Now, tad is the second word, not tad. And tad dhama paramam mama. So, you should connect this tad with dhama. Vyavahitena sambandha, though it is a big gap is there, but that is the connection. Dhamna sambandha, connection with that tat, with Dhamma is like this. Now, meaning of Dhamma, Tejo Rupam Padam. That Teja form of Pada. Consciousness itself is that a Tejo Rupam Padam. Na bhasayate Surya Aditya. Sarvava bhasana Shakti Matve apisati. That itself is light. How can sun's light illuminate? Though sun illumines everything, object in the world, it is not an object, it is the source of consciousness of all. So sun cannot illuminate. Apisati, though it has the power to illuminate everything. Tatha na shashanka chandro na pavako na agni api. So neither moon nor fire, earth. Tad Dhamma Vaishnavam Padam. So connects with that Vaishnavam Padam, that is Dhamma Gatva Prapya Na Nivartan. Gatva means reaching it, getting it. They are not walking towards that, but obtaining it, getting it is called Gatva. Na Nivartante Yat Yatcha Suryadi Na Vasayate Tad Dhamma Padam Paramam Mama Vishnu. So that which is not an object illumined by the sun, that is my real nature to be reached. Now, what is the relation of a jiva with that? If jiva in its reality is not God, then if it goes, it will come back. So jiva's relation with God is being described to show that jivas are nothing but God. Mamai vangsho jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana manashashtani indriyani prakriti sthani karshati. My own part. Now infinity does not have part. We should know that. So Amsha here means one aspect of mind. One should find the meaning which is consistent. Already we know God is infinite. We know that infinite cannot have parts. So though again and again it is described that Jiva is a part of God, we should understand that it is an appearance of God. Don't be misled what Goswamiji has said. Ishvara Amsha Jiva Avinashi. That is Tulsidasa's mool philosophy. Vishishta-Dvaitic idea of Jiva being a part of God. But everything should be derived from the nature of God. God is infinite. Infinite cannot have parts. If it has parts, it is not infinite. So, Mamai Vansho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana Mana. So, my part, my one aspect in the Jiva Loka, in this world full of Jivas, Jiva Bhuta, my one aspect has become the Jiva. The Jiva is not different from me. Jiva Loka is there, in that I appear as Jiva. Sanatana, but that Jiva is eternal. It is nothing but God Himself. And once it appears as a Jiva, what does it do? In Prakriti, in my lower nature, you should remember that 7th chapter always. My Prakriti Ashtadhyayi has said, and then he has said it is Apara Prakriti. Para Prakriti is Jiva Bhuta. So that very thing is called. My nature is Jiva. So Jiva is my appearance. So that Jiva And we are told in the 13th chapter that Purusha Prakriti Sthoi. So what is it, Prakriti Sthoi? Mind as the sixth indriya, or mind is not accepted as the indriya of Shankaracharya. Indriyas with mind the sixth. Indriyas are five. Jnanendriyas. Now 5 Jnanendriyas along with the mind. Manashrashtani Indriyani. Prakriti Sthani, they are in the Prakriti. They are all achetan, they are all jada. Karshati. So that Jeev draws from Prakriti these 6 things. That is called Vijnanamaya Kosha. Shrunu Tatra Karanam. No. Madgatvana Nivartante iti uktam. It has been told that when they come to me, they do not come back. Nanu sarvai gati agatyanta sanyoga viprayoganta iti prasiddha. All motions are come back. All combinations will disintegrate. That is known. That is the rule we know. If anybody goes somewhere, he has to come back. If there is a combination, it has to disintegrate. That is prasiddha, we know. Katham uchyate tad dhamagatanam nasti nivritti iti. Then how do you say that reaching that dham, they do not come back? Shrunu tatra karanam, listen to the cause of that. Mama eva paramatmana ansho bhaga avayava ekadesha iti anarthantaram. Anartha is not anartha here. Anarthantaram. Anarthantaram. No different meaning. What we call synonyms. Words having no different meaning than ansha. So bhag is also a part. Avayava also is a part. Ekadesha iti. One side, one aspect is also same as part. So here we are taking the meaning ekadesha. Iti anarthantaram. Jiva loke, jivanam loke sansare. Jiva loka means this transmigrating world. Jiva bhuta. Now what is jiva bhuta? A wonderful fundamental thing is told here. What is a jiva? Bhokta karta. That is the only definition of jiva. Experiencer, doer. If these two are not there, you are Brahman. Jiva is ekadesha, means on that Brahman, this superimposition is there. I am the doer, I am the experiencer. That is the fundamental definition of a jiva. Iti prasiddha, that is, we know, well known. Sanatana. So, he has not commented upon Sanatana, the whole thing, always there, Chirantan. Yatha, example, Jala Surya kaha, Surya ansho, Jala nimitta apaye, Surya meva gatva na nivartante, tatha ayam api ansha, tena eva atmana sangacchati evam eva. Jala Surya kaha. This ka is added, which does not change the meaning, but makes it small. Ka. Bala, balaka means small child. So, Jala Suryaka. Sun reflected in the water is small. Sun is too big. But sun reflected in water is small. Surya-amsha, and it is called part of sun. Jala, how it is part of sun? Jala nimitta apaye sarvam eva gat. Suryam eva gatva na nivartante. There are jars full of water, there are reflections of the sun. Now that jar and water are the cause of that reflection. Suppose you break the jar, the water goes away. Then where is that gone? Where is that reflection gone? It has gone back to the sun. Where else it has gone? From where it came, it has gone. That is the meaning of Gatva here, and that is why there is no coming back. Reflection going back into the original. Jala nimitta pai. That means that pot where water is there. Suryameva gatva na nivartante tatha ayamapi amsha. So this part, teneva atmana sangacchati evameva. So goes means it becomes one with that sun, sangacchati. It becomes united or one with that sun. So it does not come back. You take any example, candle, mirror, reflection, take away the mirror, where is that reflection gone? In the candle. There is no question of coming out. It was not there. Yatha va, another example. Gatadi upadi parichinno, gatadi akasha, akashamshaha, san gatadi nimitta apaye, akasham prapkana nivartate, iti evam ata upapannam muktam yad gatvana nivartanti iti. Now two examples are given. Examples to understand things. You can never say that the jiva is a reflection. If you say reflection, then so many questions. Where is the mirror? So, somehow to make us understand, example is used. Something like a reflection. And from this, people have created theories. Bimba Pratibimba Vad. What is a jiva? Pratibimba of God. So another example is used. Parichinna Parichedaka Vad. Parichinna means limited. Parichedaka means something which limits it. So that becomes another Vad. Within so-called Shankarite, there are two schools. But Shankara has used two examples to show that example cannot fit in totally to anything. Example cannot be 100% same. If it is 10% same, it is not example at all. And so he has used two examples to make us understand the connection. So one is Pratibimba, one is limited. So Akasha, that was Suryaka, this is Akasha. Space is there, jar is there. So we feel space in the jar. But has anything happened to the space? A jar itself is space. We know the definition of space, Akash. Primordial matter. This itself has solidified into that jar. And it has never entered that jar. You remove the jar from here to there, has space gone with it? So that is an appearance that it has become a part. Ghatakasha gets villain into Mahakasha. Does anything happen there? So like that is union with God. Identification with God. Union is an approximate thing. I am united with God. I is there. but I am identified with that, I am gone. So, yathava gatadi upadi parichidna. That ghata is only an upadi. Ghata is not the real nature, but appears to contain akasha. Upadi parichidna, limited by that, gatadi akasha. Akasha amsha. So, that is also called part of the akasha. Sun, having been part of the akasha, gatadi nimitta pai. When that jar is broken, akasham prapta. What it gets? It gets the space. Na nivartante. How that will come back? Ghatakasha being villain into Mahakasha, how will you get back? Iti evam anta upapannam uttam yadgat. So yadgatva na nivartante, going is coming back, is not applicable here. He has rightly said that going there, one does not come back. Upapannam means rational. It is rational. Even then a question is gone. Time is gone. We will read the last para tomorrow. Om Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetra Ikapanaye Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gitamrita Duhe Namaha. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Prapanna parijataya totravetraikapanaye jnanamudraya krishnaya gitamritaduhe namaha.